Let's see, this one we're going against the Ottomans, 0-2, and then we're gonna go our next game. Here we go. The map that has no love in the middle, no lake love. We are going our normal regular build. I think, yeah, this time I do actually start gold. So I am going gold first. Ottomans, they look like they're doing, oh, not stone. I thought they were gonna go stone. Evidently they don't want their, oh, sorry about that. Caster mode, there we go. Evidently they don't want their military house, okay. The sad, lonely stone. Oh, actually, hang on, let's get ×2 as well. A little bit slow of a start. Here we go, boom baby, getting our house up, getting our mining camp up, getting our gold going right off the bat, and then we're gonna plunk another couple on food so that way we can keep that going, so that way we can get that sick age up. We want to get, I think this is where I placed down my age up around 245. Which for me is decent, because I've been trying to refine that a little bit. Oh man, he goes his back gold. Man, that's a good back gold. Kind of just like tucked in the corner there. Mine's up here. Kind of like, hey. That's okay. I had to... Nah, never mind. I was going to say I had a decent forward gold, but nah, not really. Not really. Not really. All right. Got a little bit of scouting going on here. I find my market. Yeah. We're chilling. We're both chilling. He's got his landmark down. Of course, with the new Ottomans, landmark is absolutely crazy. Now you can garrison 10 traders in on this and get just a crazy amount of gold. And if you can get all your traders garrison into that, you're getting good gold. We got my Grand Winery coming down right here. Boom, baby. I should have looked when I placed it down. I do apologize. I don't know. Maybe it was around like 3. Maybe it's a little bit over 3. But yeah, we placed it down. Good timing. And then we got it plonked up and ready to go before 4 minutes, which to me is good. So I aged up. Does he place any more on his age up, or did he just keep with the 2? He might just keep with the 2. I've got an idle scout over here because I don't care. I guess I just don't. No, they're okay with aging up a little bit late. Strange they didn't at least, you know, just like 3 more villagers onto that just to get it out real quick. Here we go, our scout, or their scout, sorry, scouting around, looking, seeing what's going on. Let's go and see his vision. There we go. He sees my scout scouting around, tries to ice it, it fails, and he's finally aged up at 519 or something like that. Nice. All right. Things are picking up a little bit. Everybody's aging up. Everybody's getting ready to go. We're going ready for battle. They have their next TC right next to berries and some gold. I like that. I like that. Because their wood's pretty safe right here. And then their next wood's going to be here, I assume. They place their... I do dig the forward military buildings as well. He goes archery range after he sees me go barracks, and after I see him go archery range, of course, I'm going to go ahead and go stables. At least I'm sure I saw his archery ranges. If I didn't see his archery ranges, I saw his archers at the very least. Because go stables. I've been enjoying horsemen. I've slept on horsemen for far too long, and it needs to be reversed. It needs to change. Here comes his archers. He's going to deny this wall once again, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there it is. It's a darn shame. So my villager does survive, though. Okay. My villager does survive, and my horsemen are coming to the rescue. My scout does scout his other scouts, and my army comes in to decimate his scout. Boom, baby. Just coming out of nowhere. My sheep are tagging along for the war. They're happy. They're jumping for joy. I think I'd peel it off eventually. Do I peel it off eventually? There we go. Okay. There we go. Have my horsemen right on the sacred site. Homeboy is going outpost right there next. Why is he going outpost right here? Put it right here. Why right here? That's kind of a strange... Just to protect your last little bit of wood? That's kind of bizarre. Anyways, there's a little bit of a micro battle here. I do fail a little bit because my horses get stuck in between the buildings here. So I do get a little bit... I do have a little bit of a loss in my micro battle, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. You do what you do. My one spearman chasing down his spearman. I don't know why he hasn't tagged this guy down yet. He's still just chilling. Yeah, boom. And then my little mini military here. My wall is, of course, up. And I think he gets a ram going here. Or maybe he just busts it down with his spearman. Who knows? Is there going to be some action starting now? I'm ready. I'm pumped. I'm ready. Here we go. A little bit of couple armies. You know, I should have maybe tried to sneak my horsemen around here. And then pushed or kept my spearman here. That way I could attacked into his archers, and then taking down his spearmen with my spearmen, and maybe even gotten a little bit of a flank down. That would have been cool too. But here we go. He's charging in, and I've got our army, and we just look at that longbow timing. The timing on those longbows is absolutely beautiful. My micro isn't the greatest in the world. I do lose some, but he just like charges his. He just throws his arrows at my longbows. No, just relentless with that. He does have a lot more spearmen than I do, though. Or a lot more. He's got, yeah, well, I was a little bit late, but his spearmen were ripping up my horsemen, as they do. But I end up rebuilding that wall. And, oh, here we go. Here's his backup forces right here. And this is where he's rallying. This is where he's ready to push forward. He's got his, ooh, here we go. Forward production galore. Holy moly. This guy's got a lot of... I mean, it is Ottomans. It is what it is. So, yeah, he's got all of his stuff here. And then his army is, of course, rallying right here. He's got one Sipahi, one Sad Sipahi. My army's right here. And we are in a race to get to castle, I think. I think that's what... No. I'm going castle. Is he going castle? No. He's not going castle. Oh man. So what does he do? When he goes wood? He's very low on wood because of all that production that he made. And he's very low on wood because of the massive wall that he's making. I don't judge people that build walls. I love building walls. I built a wall right here. I love building walls. That was a huge wall, though. Holy cow. Like, you'd think he would have, like, I like to connect walls between tree lines. I feel like that's the most efficient rather than all the way across the map. Again, I'm not judging walls. My walls aren't good either. Here we go. I got my men-at-arms good to go. They are just going to tackle... Oh, sorry, wrong player. They're just going to tackle all of these fellers. Look at this. Those men-at-arms just trash them. And once again, they're going for my longbows and only my longbows. I guess I kind of get it. But he's just letting his archers die. His little drummer boy's going down to the ground, and we are chasing. We are ready. We are looking for Blut. I don't think he lasts much longer than this. I think he quits out as soon as I start entering his base. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He holds out for a little bit because I think I charge into here and I delete a couple of his buildings with a couple of rams. Because those Shire Siphons are absolutely crazy. They're absolutely fun as heck to play with. I love them. The only people that don't love them are people that go against them. Here it goes. Here it goes. I thought this push honestly wasn't the greatest push in the world. In fact, I'd even argue it was a really weak push. In fact, it was a really weak push. Because I had no units. My reinforcements were coming, but they were a little bit late. Well, not late, but not there at the time that I needed them. But I do eventually push through with all my reinforcements. And then I just kind of A-move. I think I select them all and just A-move. And then I'm just microwing my ram and my ranged units right now. As you guys can see, his wall did absolutely nothing for him. I didn't go over here. 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 I went right there. Now, it could have directed me a little bit for my assault. Maybe that's kind of what he was going for. He wanted to direct my assaults. But if you're going to direct my assault, don't direct it right into your production, you know. Don Grezzi. He's a Plat. He is an English player. He beat me, and I am still salty about it, to be honest. So, by the way, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you hit that follow button. I post all of these on YouTube as well. I post my YouTube is all Age of Empires content. Make sure you subscribe to that as well. The link to that is down below. Thank you guys all in advance. All right, let's get into caster mode. The saltiest match of my day. I was so salty this game, and I'm not even afraid to say it. When I go against English play, I rage a little bit. I don't know, man. English players, they do something. They release an anger inside of me. Sorry, not even English players, just going against English releases just a rage inside of me. It's just, I won't say why because I don't want to discourage anyone from playing this game, but it is a very easy civ to play. I will say that they didn't make this civ the easiest civ to play for no reason, you know. So if you guys have been struggling on the ladder, if you don't play English and you've been struggling on the ladder, play English and you'll stop struggling on the ladder. It's very basic. It's a very easy civ to get. There's like one build order that you need to know, and as soon as you get to know that build order, you're good to go. This guy's building placement's a little bit weird, and I only say that because English farms are absolutely crazy. Now, for those farms to be crazy, you do need a mill. So if you have to place a mill down, and then you have to place the farms around that mill. But you'd think you want to place a mill in these farms next to your TC, or at least next to a defensive position. This guy's taking up room for that strategy by placing these two here. You know, he could have placed this out a little bit. He probably could have placed this like over here, maybe even next to his gold to help defend it. Well, maybe not next to his gold. That's not. I think this landmark is most and best utilized placed forward, slightly forward, just because you are just pumping out units. You are just pumping out those longbows. It's crazy how fast they come out. I am very curious to see what this guy's build order was doing because he did push me a lot, and he did. Don't judge me, but it's actually perfect placement. Don't judge me. Don't judge Kenobi, guys. Don't judge Kenobi. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've been actually looking forward to seeing this guy's build because. I'm curious as to how he beat me bad. I should have looked at the stats before this, but he beat me pretty bad. You want your landmark placed next to TC, and you want your farms towards the back of your TC, not in front of your TC. Otherwise, Archer can get your farms if you're playing English. Yeah. Placing like a mill right here and then farms around it. Yeah. I was saying like he could place his landmark like right here, or like right here. Maybe not next to there because that is pretty far away. But like right next to his TC. That I don't know. I'm not an English player, so maybe I can't be judging. I can't be judging over here. He should never place English farms in front of your TC. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I was pointing right here. Right here. Because he's got his mill right here. Right here. All right, we've got 4 longbows out. 1 spearman coming in. All right, okay. So now this is when the action all starts. This is where it all begins. This is where all the Ruinous Drow starts, or the Ruinous Rage starts. First of all, I'm running into spears with my horsemen. That's silly. I get out a blacksmith way back there. Again, you know my bad habit. Hey, I'm getting attacked by units. Let's get a blacksmith out. I don't know. I don't know why. I just do. Panic mechanic. I like to call those panic mechanics. Anyways, he's got his 2 spears, his 5 longbow, just kind of chilling back here there, just to protect him, and the scout with the longbows. That's smart gameplay. I like that. This guy, by the way, just plays English, and this guy has damn near 1,000 games. Damn near 1,000 games as English. So, yeah. This guy knows his English. This player knows his English. But regardless, it was a good game. I did hold out for a obnoxious, I will say obnoxious amount of time. I held out for an obnoxious amount of time. I should have, at some point, I should have realized I was losing and maybe GG'd out. But I was really stubborn. And sometimes I am stubborn like that in games. Sometimes I am just like, even if it's abundant that I'm losing, whether I am aware of it or not, I just don't quit. It's silly. It really is silly. He gets his towers out, which makes a lot of sense because towers, of course, have this awesome buff for their units, which I hate, but of course English players love. We have a little bit of a micro battle right here. I just commit with my horsemen stupidly. Ah, man. Yeah, bad battle. And I take a lot of bad battles. You'll see that this whole game, Kenobi. I take a lot of bad battles in this. And that's me being unaware of their army comp. Sorry, not unaware of their army comp. That's me being not scouting. Because right now, all I know about is these. And I probably don't even fully register this. I probably haven't even fully registered this one. But anyways, here we go. More longbows coming in. Boom, baby. The Byzie, I will say the Byzies are really, really good at defense. If you can get the Byzies to castle, they are insane. Ugh, man, I've got so much. Why am I not buying food? Oh, I don't have a market, that's why. Oh, man. Oh, man, a late market. This is what happens when I get pressured early game. I forget things. I place things late, or I don't place them at all. Yeah. So, I can't wait till I've gotten to the point. Holy cow, dude! Look at this army. Where I've gotten to the point where I've just, early game rushing is so it's like, look at this. 8 seconds. 11 seconds. Dang, man. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a good landmark. That is a good landmark. Of course, I probably could have gone Hippodrome against the English. But like I said, I love my Grand Winery. I love it. Even though I'm not using it. I did just hit Castle, though. And for once, I'm not using, oh, that's just unfortunate. That's just unfortunate that he's heading up that way. For once, I'm not placing farms around here. And that's also mainly because I'm hunting. Although I still should have started placing down some farms. I had plenty of wood for it. My production was fine. I've got a couple more barracks. I got a couple more mercenary houses coming out because my olive oil is almost at 1,000. So his army's here. I don't know why he hasn't pressed in sooner. He's got his villager here to build another tower. Yep. Look at this. Look at this. He practically beelined it for it. Dang, that is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Unlucky on my part. I did have hunting over here that, as you can see, I am going to go. I did not finish this hunting. More of their longbows coming in. Look at this. Ugh. Just insane. Just insane. And then I get a message around this time from him saying he's complaining about castle units. Like, he's coming at me with 26 longbows, and he's complaining to me about castle units. This guy was actually molding at me a little bit early game. Of course, so he was extra happy when I GG'd out. And gave him the win. But here's some man-at-arms, early man-at-arms, more man-at-arms, more man-at-arms. He's got longbows just chilling there. He's got a massive army here. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't rallied the rest of his army right here and done like another push. But I'm sure I'll run into that Plat League, you know. I'm not trying to rush these things. I just want to play the game. I want to learn the game at my pace. They're taking down my villagers. Yeah, they take down a lot of my eco, too. That's another thing that he does successfully, is he takes down a crap ton of my eco. Just kind of without me even noticing, you know. Or just me noticing a little bit too late. Like, look, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? What is this? Yeah, he's microing his heart out right here, though. He is microing his little heart out right here. And you can tell because these guys haven't moved. These guys haven't moved. That guy hasn't moved. Yeah. He was putting all of his heart, might, and soul into that micro, which I can appreciate. I actually do appreciate. I'm not bashing the guy. I actually do appreciate that because that actually makes me feel a little bit better. Because I even called him out at the end of the game. I said, I said sometimes you got to win those games that you try hard in. And yeah, I could tell that he wanted to win. I could tell I wanted to win. He got the best of me. We were both tryharding. You know, because I think one of the last messages I sent to him was, we both desperately want to win this game. So, you know, I was calling myself out too. I was definitely tryharding too. I'm not saying that I wasn't tryharding in the slightest. I was, but I had to call him out for it too. Anyways, I send my horseman over to this side to maybe catch some of his gold or something over here that I can harass or do something with, and then send my army right here. I should have made a ram. Why I didn't make a ram is absolute. Hey! B-Ball Fan 1, thanks for the follow. I hope you're having an awesome night. Right now we're doing a game review in Age of Empires 4, obviously. And then after this, I'm going to switch over to Chivalry 2. I don't know if you've played it, but it's a medieval FPS. It's a super cool, fun game. And if you like medieval, you're going to love that. My cataphracts are going in, doing nothing, trying to take down the man-at-arms. I should have went more cataphracts. Oh my gosh, I got hair in my face. I should have went more cataphracts. Because those cataphracts are just wrecking. And then I send my man-at-arms over here to try to do a little bit of an eco damage. I kind of derp with my micro. My archers end up getting slaughtered. These guys end up getting... Oh, had I pushed this a little bit further. Anyways, his tower just eats me. This is what I hate about English. Their towers. I do not like English towers. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them. And then he gets another one late game right here. Or maybe even closer, like right here. Completely denies gold. So, I hate English towers. And I hate that they get so many of them. They're so cheap. And they do everything for them. Look at this. Ah! See, I'm re-raging. He threw the game so bad, but then you threw it. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Keshiks help a little bit, but not much. I did go the Keshik route for my mercenary house. Yeah. Keshik, Gulam, and elephants. Actually, I do also get some elephants out this game, too. I almost get this down. He ends up getting his man-at-arms there just in time. Just in time to save his landmark. Not that it would have done anything, but it would have been nice to get that landmark down, because then I could have formulated a little bit more of a push. But he does repair it. I think he repairs it in time. Let's see. Yeah, he's got villagers coming in now. But I can see so much improvement, though, mate. Well played. I will mention a few tips on how to deal with English after. Look at this. He's got... Oh, man. So close. I do pull out some trebs this game as well, just because I've been wanting to implement trebs more, especially with that fire and that fire upgrade. Although even though it's kind of trash, but I'm thinking I might turn back away from trebs and start going bombards, because I need to. I never make bombards, and I never make that landmark that the Byzantines have that make bombards. So, yeah, I need to go back to that landmark. Need to be smarter with my pushes. I need to not waste units. Because my production was fine. Ish. couple more things. Maybe I could have, because I didn't go any archery range, and I didn't go any stables. I take that back. My production was trash. I take that back. I tried to go for yet another push, and this push is gonna be a sad one. I'm not gonna lie. I really was getting. I think I was at this point from here on out. You'll notice I am getting insanely impatient in game. You'll notice my game. Well, I notice at least that my game style changes completely. Like I just lose my patience. And when I lose my patience with games, I get sloppy. And you know, obviously, when you get sloppy, you're not doing too great. I do outscore him though, which obviously doesn't matter, but it is something. Not like he was, you know, trashing me the whole game. You are so far ahead right now, it's crazy. You shouldn't have lost for it. Yeah, I know. I really messed up, which is really bad. It's most frustrating because this guy was talking trash, and when people talk trash, I get so motivated to beat them. And this guy was talking trash and won. So I was extra. I let him get into my head, I think, in game, and that's why I kind of wish you could take off game chat. I really wish you could turn off game chat, because sometimes when people are chatting with me, even if it's friendly, even if people are trying to be friendly, it just gets in my head. Bad fight. I try to get his Springolds do so much damage. Did they get a buff, by the way? Did Springolds get a buff? Wait, where's he getting his? He doesn't even, so he doesn't have the Springold buff? They just hit that hard? Are weak now, but under tower English. Oh. What doesn't the English tower do? What doesn't it do? Anyways, it's bad from here. It gets. I waste so many units, even though they're producing constantly. I try to get a little bit of middle control. I do put some on. Nope, I don't have any on stone. Eventually, I put some on stone so I could Pelunka keep in the middle, but as you can see, this push got held big time. His crossbows just absolutely demolished me, and with that castle buff, they demolished me even faster. Yeah. Sorry, it just looked like it, but it's actually crossbows that killed you, yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, the castle's influence is what buffed the crossbows, so I blame the castle still. I'm still blaming the castle. I think I do get a keep right here, but it doesn't last long. Of course, and that's another thing. I need to get better at defending keeps, i.e., making Springolds. I never make Springolds, and it's so dumb that I don't do that. I don't make Springolds and I don't make Bombards. It doesn't make any sense that I don't do that, you know. But here on out, I do play annoyed. I let my annoyance get the best of me, and yeah. I mean, as you can see with all these crappy pushes that I'm doing, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm sending in small armies. I'm not backing up my armies with any reinforcements at all. My upgrades are actually good, and that's probably why my army is so small. You're still ahead as my macro is quite terrible. Thank you, Kenobi. You're making me feel a little bit better. Cause I got demolished by this guy, and I can't let people get into my head. I should just like put a sticker or something to block chat. That way, when they do start complaining or whining or castle units, I can just ignore them and do me. Which is funny because in games, in any other game, like in Warzone, when I hear people talking crap in comms, it's funny to me. or in chivalry when I see people talking crap in chat. It's funny to me, and I take motivation from that. But in this game, it gets to me. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, here's their I use their extra keep right here, and wait. Did they plunk a keep here and then plunk their landmark keep? I tried to do a little bit of a raid here. He walls me in. Look at this. Look at this. He's playing like it's Age of Empires 2. He's just walling me in, and then he puts his entire army on me. When I saw that, I should have moved forward with my army right here. I should have. I could have caught it. Well, I should have taken advantage of that distraction, because he had his whole army over here. He has basic English strat, basically make it unraidable and force you to go siege. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Oh, wait. Where's his... I know he places his landmark up here. I know he does. I'm not crazy. I know he does. Look at this little fortress he's got. It literally is. It's just a huge fortress. Keep. Keep. Wait, do their regular keeps have extra range too? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or do the regular... It doesn't? Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Okay. Look at this army. Holy crap, dude. I do gotta have a couple mangoes, but of course he has his castle pumping out Springles. Just pumping out Springles. Oh man, that's insane. And then of course, by the way, Kenobi, this game was not thinking about that aura buff at all. Wasn't even thinking. So every time I attack into his castle, yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm not crazy. Look at the range on this. It has all the gold covered. And of course, my army's too small to do anything about it. And I don't have the resources for anything right now. Because I've been messing with the market all game. I can't even deny it. Yeah. See, yeah, if that Berkshire goes up as GG, that's when I should have realized. Right now is when I should have called it. Been like, okay, he's got middle control. GG's. Instead of prolonging it, I should have just ended the game right here. Not that it lasts that much longer after this, because his army is huge. Dang, dude. Well, I guess it's not that huge. It's only 90, but still a lot bigger than mine. I've got some mangoes, or sorry, trebs going on his castle to try to take it down, and of course he brings over his entire force and his little Springles. I should have made Springles myself, but even if I had, he still had that aura buff with his Springles, with the castle. So even if I had gotten Springles out, it wouldn't have gone my way. So here's a little bit of a fight right here. He takes out my Springles. I try to get my units in there. They don't do well against his units at all because of his crossbows. And yeah, I got a little bit of reinforcements coming in. This is a complete accident, but I end up just going with it anyways because I desperately need gold at this point. So I'm just like, any gold that my fellas can get, just get. These guys were actually safe. I thought they were all in danger. Look at the whoa! Oh, they are all in danger. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They are all in danger. Oh man. Do you know how to best counter crossbows or all of his units? I think, because I went here, I was going to go mangonel emplacements, and I was going to get actually a lot more mangonels. Like, I wanted to get mangonels out. Mangonels. That's my answer. Or mangonel emplacement, which I do go eventually, but it's It's so late at this point, and he's outmassed me by so much at this point. It's just like, you know, I'm just trying to hold on. I'm just trying to hold on at this point. Because I'm pretty sure Varangian guards are more powerful than English men-at-arms. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He just keeps repairing it and just never goes down. I think I had maybe 3-4 trebs. And I sent my army. This is sheer desperation, by the way. Me throwing my army in like this. This is me just wanting this freaking tower, this castle down. I do eventually get it down, but again, he's got a whole army back here, just destroying everything I have. He's not being harassed in the slightest. I should have built a bunch of cataphracts, and I don't know. The cataphracts are just so expensive. You could have just gone pure horsemen. Yeah. I do wish cataphracts were cheaper though. Like, I know horsemen are cheap, but cataphracts are fucking expensive, dude. Like, how are you gonna give everyone else cheap knights, but Byzies? Cataphracts would die to crossbows. I was talking about cataphracts for his siege, but then horsemen cataphracts, I don't know. But anyways, that all aside, yeah, he gets this going for a lot longer than it should have gone. My what do you call? Gulam, don't do the trick. Keshiks didn't do the trick. Yeah. Wait, did I even have any? Wait, is that me or him? Yeah, it's me. I had one single stable. Wait. I actually just had one stable. I didn't have the upgrades for them either. Yeah. Yeah, this guy it really irritated me just from the get-go.